Hey YouTube, it's your boy D7 here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to jailbreak the new 4.2.1 firmware. Now yesterday there was a little bit of confusion when Apple released the 4.2.1 firmware. They annotated it wrong as 4.2, but it is 4.2.1 across the board. So I'm going to show you how to do that on all devices. It's going to be the same method, okay? Now listen up real closely. This is what you need to know. Untethered jailbreak support is for iPhone 3G, iPhone 3GS old boot ROM, and iPod Touch 2G non-MC model. Tethered is supported by the new A4 chip devices, so iPod Touch 4th gen, iPhone 4, iPad, okay? Also iPhone 3GS new boot ROM, iPod Touch MC model, iPod Touch 3rd gen, okay? Those are all tethered. The difference between untethered and tethered is, untethered you can switch off your device freely on and off. Tethered means every time you reboot or switch off your device, you will need to run some sort of software that reboots your device for you. Now I'm going to show you how to do this with the jailbreak in question, which is Redsn0w 0.9.6 beta 4. I'm going to have two download links for you guys. One is at the Dev Team's blog, and of course that is for the new Redsn0w for Windows and Mac. And of course I will also have a firmware download where you can download for your respective device the 4.2.1 firmware. So what do we need to do first? I'm going to show you of course with the iPod Touch 4th gen, so I can show you how to reboot it as well. You must have already installed the latest 4.2.1 firmware via iTunes of course, and I'll just show you that I am running on the latest firmware, and you can always find that by going general about, and there we go, 4.2.1. okay, so of course make sure your device is connected via USB, and all you should have on your desktop is a copy of the 4.2.1 firmware for your respective device, and of course Redsn0w 0.9.6 beta 4. So let's go ahead and open up that Redsn0w up, and we'll just run the exe file. And of course we want to browse for the firmware, and I always say to save everything to the desktop of course. Okay, so once it's recognized it, we can move on. Okay, and this will change dependent on what device you have plugged in. So i.e. if you plugged in the iPhone 2G, the iPod Touch 2G, I know for a fact you'll get more options here to implement what Apple has basically cut out of that device. So this is the iPod Touch 4th gen, so I'm going to enable the battery percentage and of course install Cydia. This is the patched version of Cydia. There are a few items that of course haven't been updated to work with the latest firmware, but we always get that when a new firmware comes out, things will be updated. So we can go to next, and now it says basically make sure your device is plugged in and switched off. So for this part I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and switch off my device. Okay. And once I click next, it's going to give me clear, precise instructions. So I must hold down the power button for 3 seconds, power button and home button for 10 seconds, release the power button and keep my thumb on the home button. Okay, and once you hear the dink, you can release the home button. Okay guys, so once you've hit your dock screen, you want to scroll to the right and you should have Cydia there. Now, the first time you do this, or the first time I did this, that Cydia icon was white. Now these are the steps that I had to do to make sure that my Cydia was working. Instantly after you've jailbroken, I want you to switch off your device. Okay, and we're going to run through the steps of rebooting a tethered device. But this is something I had to do straight away to get my icon to show and to open the app Cydia properly. So now we want to shut down the Redsn0w application and reopen it. Yes, we have to browse for the firmware again. We want to click next once it's recognized it. And this time all we have to do, and this is with every device that's tethered, just boot tethered right now. That's all you check. You click next. It's going to want you to switch your device off, which it already is. And once you click next, it's going to take you through the same steps of putting it into DFU mode. So click next, power button for 3 seconds, power button and home button for 10 seconds. Release the power button, keep your thumb on the home button. Okay, it'll recognise that it's done, and we're just waiting for it to hit the dock screen. Okay, so once we're at the dock screen, your Cydia should now have the right colour to it. Once you click on it, you'll be greeted with the new UI. Okay, and I always say to hit developer, because this will allow you to acquire the SSH tools. And also that for all the tethered jailbreaks, you will need to use that reboot method every time you lose battery, you reboot, or you switch your device off. Okay, guys, but I would do the reboot straight away. Okay, because I had the white icon and it wouldn't open up properly. I had to then do the reboot for this to work as it does now, which is seamlessly. Okay, guys, so it's your boy D7. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys real soon.